Dear students, today I am going to discuss the next part of chapter 11 conic sections, that is hyperbola. Now first of all we will read the definition of hyperbola. A hyperbola is the set of all points in a plane, the difference of whose distances from two fixed points in a plane is a constant. Now here you can see in this figure we have x-axis and y-axis. Now y-axis is called conjugate axis and x-axis is called transverse axis, and where these two axes meet, that point is called the center of hyperbola. As we have discussed in definition, that all the points which lie on hyperbola, the difference of their points from both the fixed points, that is both the foci, is a constant. So we can say if P1 and P2 are 2 points on hyperbola, then P1 F2 minus P1 F1 is equal to P2 F1 minus P2 F2, and their value will remain the same. So next we come to the length of conjugate and transverse axis. As you can see in the figure, the length of transverse axis is 2a and the length of conjugate axis is 2b, and then the distance of focus 1 to focus 2 is 2c. So this hyperbola has two axes, conjugate and transverse axis, and it has two foci, f1 and f2. Now we will discuss about the standard equations of hyperbola. When transverse axis is horizontal, then equation of hyperbola is given by x square upon a square minus y square upon b square is equal to 1, where b square is equal to a square into e square minus 1, or you can say b square is equal to c square minus a square. Here you can see the transverse axis is horizontal. Next, when transverse axis is vertical, then you can see equation of hyperbola is given by y square upon a square minus x square upon b square is equal to 1, where b square is equal to a square into e square minus 1, or b square is equal to c square minus a square. Then eccentricity of hyperbola is same as eccentricity of ellipse, that is E is equal to c upon a, and length of latus rectum is also 2b square upon a. Now a hyperbola in which a is equal to b is called an equilateral hyperbola. Now in next video we will start exercise 11.4. Exercise 11.4, question number 1. In question number 1 we are given the equation of hyperbola as x square by 16 minus y square by 9 is equal to 1. So a square is 16 and b square is 9. So c square will be a square plus b square. Therefore c square is equal to 16 plus 9 is 25. So c is 5. So coordinates of foci will be plus minus 5 and 0, and coordinates of vertices will be plus minus 4 and 0. So we will find the eccentricity, that is c upon a. So therefore the eccentricity c upon a will be 5 by 4, and latus rectum will be 2b square upon a, that is 2 into 9 by 4, 9 by 2. In second question, the equation of hyperbola is y square upon 9 minus x square upon 27 is 1. So we will compare it with the standard equation of hyperbola, that is y square upon a square minus x square upon b square is equal to 1. So here a square is 9 and b square is 27. So we will get the value of c by putting the value of a and b in equation. C square is equal to a square plus b square. So c turns to be 6. So foci are 0 plus minus 6 and vertices are 0 plus minus 3, because here the transverse axis is along y axis. So eccentricity is c upon a means 6 by 3 is 2. Latest rectum is 2b square by a, that is 2 into 27 by 3, that is 18. Now in question number 3, we are given the equation in the form 9y square minus 4x square is equal to 36. So we will divide both the side by 36 to make it in the standard form. So it will be y square by 4 minus x square by 9 is equal to 1 when we divide both the sides by 36. So here a square is 4 and b square is 9 because the transfer axis is along y axis. So equation is of the form y square upon a square minus x square upon b square is equal to 1. So we will get the value of c square is equal to a square plus b square, that is 13. So c is under root 13. So coordinates of foci will be 0 plus minus under root 13 and vertices will be 0 plus minus 2. Eccentricity c upon a under root 13 by 2 and latest rectum 2b square upon a is 2 into 9 by 2 is 9. In question number 4, we have equation of hyperbola as 16x square minus 9y square is equal to 576. So dividing both the side by 576, we will get the equation in the form x square upon 36 minus y square upon 64 is equal to 1. So here a square is 36, b square is 64 and c square will be 100 and c is 100. So coordinates of foci will be plus minus 10 and 0 and vertices are plus minus 6 and 0. Now eccentricity c upon a will be 10 by 6, that is 5 by 3. Latest rectum 2b square upon a is 2 into 64 by 6 is equal to 64 by 3. Now question number 5. In question number 5, we are given the equation of hyperbola as 5 by y square minus 9x square is equal to 36. So we will divide both the side by 36 and the equation turns to be y square upon 36 minus x square upon 4 is equal to 1. Y square upon 36 by 5 minus x square by 4 is equal to 1. So here a square is 36 by 5, b square is 4. Now c square will be 36 by 5, that is a square, plus b square is 4. So c square is equal to 36 by 5 plus 4. Now taking the LCM, we will get 36 plus 20 by 5 is equal to 56 by 5. This is the value of c square. So c is 2 under root 14 upon under root 5. Therefore foci are 0, plus minus 2 under root 14 upon under root 5 and vertices will be 0 and a. Here a is a square is 36 upon 5. So a will be under root 36 upon 5, that turns to be 6 upon under root 5. Then eccentricity will be c upon a. The value of c is 2 under root 14 upon under root 5 and the value of a is 36 by 30, value of a is 6 by under root 5. So under root 5 and under root 5 will get cancelled and 2 and 6 also will cancel. So we will get eccentricity as under root 14 by 3. And latest rectum is 2b square upon a, b square is 4. So 2 into 4 upon 6 upon under root 5 turns to be 4 under root 5 by 3. With this question, our question number 1 to 5 of exercise 11.4 are completed.